Hey guys, welcome back to another video on the Will Plays channel. Today I'm going to be teaching you how to make your island look better or look nice, however you want to put it. Oh wait, before we get into that, let me change that. There we go. Just a shift lock thing. Makes it since you can don't have to worry about it. Anyway, back to the video. So, to make your island look nice in general, really you just need one main theme to keep everything looking symmetrical. Or how should I put this? Well, with one theme, you keep everything in line. It just looks better because my vending or my shopping area is grassy, which is the floor. I outlined it with some carpet because it looked a bit bare. And then the rest is just some random block placing that ends up looking nice. Now, since it's grassy, and I went for a grassy theme, I decided to go with the theme. And once I made a bridge to my island portal, I started on terraforming my land. And I started by making some cliffs, since I didn't want my grass paths right here, or just grass, to go on forever and make it look kind of iffy. So I added some stone walls to make it look a lot better, and so you don't have to keep staring off into the void the whole time. It also lets me cover up all my farms, which can be a bit ugly. Now, once I made this bridge out of honeycomb and brick, as you can see, with a rail of glass. I don't care if you copy it, it works with almost any other block. But once I made that, I now had a way from my spawn to my island. So, to make it look less drop-offy, because this wasn't always here, I decided to make a little dome with something underneath, maybe water. But as you can see, obviously, sorry, I got distracted by this. Oh, that's fun. Anyway, instead of water, since blue dye or flowers are very expensive, I decided to put all my berries here. It makes a good ending point for my little inlay, inverted dome, or whatever you want to call it. And it also gives me a functional berry farm, more or less. So once I finished that, it looked really nice, and I kept the main island shape to make it pop out of the ground more, instead of having it being a hill. Honestly, I think it really works. So yeah, that's the basic bridge to your portal island. And yeah, I have some trees, some flowers, honey, or beehive right there, and another one over there, even though you can't see it. And yeah, I have my counter stool. So yeah, that's a basic information you got there. And if you want to, you can add a tree there and over there. It really looks nice. If you don't want to do the whole landscaping part, it works either way. And yeah, now over here, past my vending machine area, we have my industrial section. My thinking, or my thoughts about, the ugliest part of my industrial section is this thing. And even though it does pop out a lot more, and it was made of dirt at one point, I was able to convert it to iron blocks and stone bricks. That made it look a lot nicer, because in the beginning, I tried to make a hill that started like right here, and make, pretty sure the city of Ember, something like that. And yeah, that would go over top, but this thing also popped out, and it just really didn't look good. So I destroyed it and went with this, a nice pathway with grass on both sides. Bricks it up so it's not all stone bricks. And yeah, whenever you're building, never be afraid to take something down if not looking right. You can keep the same idea, but maybe change it a little bit to fit your standards and just make it look better. So yeah. And over here, I have my chests. This would be stone, but I put that offline because I was producing too many items and things were despawning. So that would be my stone, this is my iron, and this is my stone brick, because I need a lot of that for the flooring, as you can see. And I just outlined it with stone so that it wasn't just chests, and I added some grass on top over everything, so it keeps the theme of the cliff's edge, or cliffs all around me, or all around the island, like so. And that's what I mean by keeping the same theme. Like, this is a perfect example. Cliffs over there, cliffs here, with some chests popping out, or in the cliff. So that looks nice. Of course, 3 chests up there, and jack-o'-lanterns just for lighting. Now, if we go up here, you can see my pumpkin farm. It was, this space was a bit empty, and the Halloween update just came out, so I decided to put a pumpkin farm up here. Luckily, I was able to fill it all up and didn't have to downsize it out at all, and that filled this patch up so it wasn't all bare. Then, of course, I just made a little dome. You can make something like this from my circle video. You just follow that. You should be good to go. And yeah, of course, I added another layer of cliffs to make this top part look better. And yeah, that's this part. Now over here, I have my ice rink. It was just a platform with some ice. Just couldn't really decide how I wanted to make it look better, but I decided to go with some glass and then a roof of stone slabs. Of course, it doesn't have to be all cliff themed, just more of the same color palette, like gray, green, gray and green. And there's my ice rink, because why not? Yeah. Alright. Now, that is mainly the upper part of my island. Of course, flower farm, that stuff, you don't need to worry about that. Now, if we go to my secret part, you can see where some of my farms are. Just go over here, and voila. It's a bit more ugly. That's why I put it down here, so I didn't have to make cliffs everywhere and do all that stuff. But, yep, this is my wood cutting machine. Just a little sphinx kind of thing. Just to make it look a bit nicer. But, if you can't make anything, like if you made this, all you really need to do to make it look nice is add logs on the corners and then fill it all in. Of course, I didn't because I didn't want to, but that's all you need to do. Have the chests sticking out, and voila, it's done. It looks a lot better than just being open. Now, over here is my kind of ugly red bronze farm slash copper press farm. Right now, it's producing copper bolts, but it could produce copper bolts, but right now it's going into my red bronze refinery and producing that. Honestly, this is probably the ugliest part of my farm, and even so, I went with bamboo blocks, green and gray blocks to just fit in more. This I'm not proud of. It was a bit too far away. It works, kind of. And yeah, that's my red bronze farm. Yep. So that's that. Underneath my island. That's why I made this whole not fart. I didn't fart, no. You farted, no, I didn't. No? So yeah, red bronze farm, or just another farm, covered up by the island, my cliffs up there, shielding the view, so nobody has to look at that ugly thing. And then, if you haven't already noticed, tree farm, just because who doesn't need more wood? Of course I don't, because I kind of farmed it already. Alright, Now, lastly, here is my crystallized iron farm, and it uses the same color palette, but since I needed since I needed a block I could destroy in one hit, I used sand because it just fits in with the grass, stone, and stone. So that's how I made that. Thought of it. Ooh, somebody invited me. I'm gonna have to check that out. But basically fits in. I was thinking basically landscape textures. You know, on a... No, I guess I don't know what that is. But yep, it just fits in. If something doesn't work, just try again, replace the blocks. Like I said, never be afraid to destroy something and restart. It'll be worth it in the end, trust me. So yeah, that's all that underneath here. Now time to jump off. Don't do it off a building. I'm not promoting suicide. Alright, that is my basic island, or some tips on how to make your island look better. Now, if you made it to the end of the video, please consider like and subscribing. I need the likes and subs. It helps my channel out. And yeah, hopefully you liked the video. If not, I'm going to keep producing because I don't care that much. So yeah, have a nice day, and I'll see you later. Bye.